Take our loot, but don't get old. Take our loot, but don't get old.
Twitch chat, Wardog, message over. It's been a while since I said that. Welcome back, guys, to day 4 of our Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Aranessa Saltspite campaign. I need to say a couple things before we start. Ryan, thank you very much for the 6 months of membership in the Wolfpack. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. And a couple of delayed welcome to the doghouses. Caveman 5 million, 12 days ago, which I don't think I was streaming, but thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. And the Rubbish Gamer Girl, 6 days ago. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Let's get ourselves onto a live scene. Alright. Oh, Son with a quick flex. 12 months. Dwarfing Ryan 6 months. Double there. Thank you so much, Son, for your 12 months. A whole year in the Wolfpack. Holy shit. Doesn't even feel like I've been streaming for a year. Probably because I keep taking fucking 4 weeks off at a time because of circumstances. I'm going to apologize ahead of time as well, guys. My Streamlabs keeps telling me that I'm dropping frames. I don't know why. Hopefully it's not going to mean that we can't continue. But if it does cause any issues, I do apologize. Let's get ourselves into the game here. We are, of course, Aranessa Saltspite, who is aboard the Swordfish, just off the south coast of Estalia. We have, if I zoom out and change to ownership, we have control over Miragliano and Katraz's Rest, which previously belonged to Tilea and of course Sartosa. And we have our heroes out in the world currently hunting down treasure. We have unassigned skill points. Who are they for? Well, Son, three of them actually, are for Sergeant Civilis. So if you would care to let me know where you want these 3 points investing. Guys, I'm also going to be trying something a little bit crazy tonight. I decided a couple of hours ago, Pyro, this one. Some beings just want to see the world burn. Do you want that one, or did you just want to look at it, Son? While Son's making his decisions, so far my plan has been jumping on SRP on a Friday and a Saturday night at midnight GMT, and then trying to get the server kicked off and sticking around until it kicks off. But during the week, I've been trying to, adjust my schedule back to going to sleep around midnight and getting up, and it just isn't working doing 2 things. Yeah, give me that, and then 2 points in blacker powder. It's got a few secret ingredients. No, I won't tell you what they are, but the results will speak for themselves. 2 extra points in there. Boff, that's that done. Right. So yeah, basically, I've been I keep trying to flip my sleep schedule at the weekend and then to the week, and it just isn't working. But after talking with Buford earlier today, SRP kind of starts to kick off between what is for me 4, 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So I've decided that rather than trying to flip my sleep schedule every weekend. I'm going to try and get up at 5 a.m.-ish and jump on SRP as the start of my day. But that means today, after we finish this stream, I may stream a little bit, a couple of hours of Battle Brothers, and then jump straight onto SRP. So we are going to like have 8, 10, 12 hours of streaming, who knows, tonight. We're going to do 3 hours of this as scheduled, then we might do some Battle Brothers just to fill in the gap, and then we're going to jump straight onto SRP with me having no sleep, and then I'm going to try and basically go to bed early enough tomorrow night that I can get up at 5 a.m. So yeah, if you want to stick around later on, we will be doing plenty of streaming tonight. We've got more unassigned skill points. Pete the Wanderer. Pete the Wanderer. Is that Mike? It is Mike. I don't think Mike is here right now. One day I'll actually play Breakpoint with you, Ryan. Yeah. We'll figure it out, man, but Anne Bonny. Ryan, aren't you Anne Bonny? You are. You have points too. So you have 1 skill point, Ryan, to spend on Anne Bonny. And we will work out something for Breakpoint, but I need to get my sleep pattern established, because it's just fucking all kinds of crazy right now. But yeah, I considered, you know, doing this stream, and then like just not being on until like 5 a.m. and then jumping on SRP. But I actually thought like, well, what's the easiest way to keep myself awake for those 5 hours between SRP really getting going and anything else? And it's like, well, probably just streaming other stuff. Assault units. Lying in wait, experienced and patient, striking when the foe least expects. Alrighty. Then we're going to skip that one because that one's for Mike. We have an office slot available, but we're not going to give that to him. Alright, I'm going to end turn 77 because we should have done all of our moves. Got me hooked on Breakpoint, then fucked off. Like a proper dealer. Lottie Aldo. Covert's in. Bust down door. What the fuck is going on in here? Piracy, Covert. Piracy. The beginning of a very long night of streaming. Wasn't I looking for some treasure or some shite? Yes, I believe that you are. What time is it now? 7 o'clock. Unless SRP really doesn't take off tomorrow/tonight, I should still be streaming 12 hours from now. Oh, fuck. The Broken Nose clan of greenskins, who are this yellow area, so they almost surround us on the land, to be fair. They are demanding that we pay them 4.5... Okay, no, fuck you. We're not paying you 4.5 grand. I feel like it's pretty rare that I've done 12-hour streams though, Ryan. Alright, 12 hours of streaming, because I'm not playing the same game for 12 hours, but... Other than the Three Kingdoms launch day 16-hour stream, I can't remember anything else. Pirate Haven! A rival band of pirates have requested access to some of our coves and are willing to pay for it. Should we allow them to shelter in our territory, or kill them and liberate the loot they're currently carrying? What do we think, guys? Yeah, Covert, basically because I'm going to try and rearrange my sleep schedule, I was just saying, I want to start getting up early for me, like 5 a.m, but that's when SRP starts to kick off, rather than being asleep. And I figured I might as well start doing it today, but I got up really late today, which is part of the problem. So I'm just going to try and stay awake until SRP is done. Well, actually, I'm going to try and stay awake until tomorrow is done. Ryan saying accept. Son saying take the money. Okay. The fools continue to pay us for protection. Once their loot dries up, who will come to save them? Tilea has population surplus. Does that mean we can build anything? We are under siege at Tilea, at Miragliano. I forgot about that. Which I think Aranessa was on her way back to assist with. Yeah, exactly, Covert. That's my plan. Rather than, because at the minute, on Fridays and Saturdays, I'm starting SRP streaming at midnight my time and streaming until about 6-7 a.m. sometimes later. And then at weekdays, I'm trying to flip my schedule back and go to bed closer to midnight, 1-2 a.m. and get up. It's like it just isn't working. So I'm just going to try and set it to one schedule where I get up early every day of the week. Right. So Aranessa has moved. Sergeant Syphilis is with her. Johnny Sinkswell is under siege. Pete the Wanderer, I believe, is looking for treasure in this kind of area. We can, Ryan. We're going to do that in a sec. Can we dig for treasure here? It doesn't seem to have done anything. We have the Menace of Miragliano kicking around. It's an army from Bordalo, a Bretonnian army. And that's the Menace leveled up. I don't believe... Yeah, the Menace is named by me, not somebody else. So we are going to do... Why not have him specialise in the thing he just did? That's going to take us to Anne Bonny, Ryan, who is over in Lustria, and I believe searching for treasure. Not that one, not that one. Okay, so I think you just found the last bit of treasure that was properly where you are. The nearest one to you now is this one up here, and you're like down here on the map. There's one way back over the sea in the desert. There's one even further east from that one, and there's one up in Norska. Oh, that's why Pete didn't find any treasure, because he's already found that one. So this one's the nearest to you, Ryan. The world is blighted with these monuments to fear. The sightless eyes and leering grin conceal the riches held within. You're going to head home? If that's what you want to do, we'll head home. I think you're going towards the floating pyramid either way for this turn, so we will move you over this way. We're ignoring the unassigned skill point because it's Pete, and we're ignoring that. Hero not moved, Pete the Wanderer, right. I believe he was going towards this treasure in Norska, so I think the fastest way for him to do that is just going to be to get back on the water. Get off, off. There we go, right. That's going to bring turn 78 to a close. Charging forward. By the way, I know it's going to be late and it's still a few hours away, guys. Probably talking about 2.5, 3 hours away. But would anybody fancy sticking around for a day 3 of Battle Brothers after this stream? I think I'm eventually going to get that to have just its own day. But I don't really want to stream more than 3 hours of this today. And I don't fancy jumping on SRP too early because it will be deadly quiet. And that's not going to help keep me awake. Yeah, Ryan, I thought you might. I've been playing a lot of Battle Brothers as well off stream to try and not be so bad at it. I'm not amazing at it, but I feel like I've gotten significantly better since the first 2 streams. How's everybody's, like, weeks been? How's everybody's February been, by the way, guys? I've been away for a while. How are we all doing? Bad, Imotech, busy as fuck, son. Meh at best, oh god. It's not been anybody's month then. Well, you see. Alright, enemy siege has been lifted at Miragliano. Alberic de Bordelot is moving south. We are definitely going to have the menace of Miragliano chase him and hinder his replenishment again. It failed. And the menace was wounded. We've constructed slave pits at Catraza's Rest, which is lovely. We can upgrade those to meat market. Roll up, roll up! Come and get your fresh meat. I mean able-bodied labour force. Yeah, why not? Let's grab that. Oh, good lord, she's got some moves on her. You might be in trouble here, Alberic. Oh shit. Hang on. I'm gonna bring Aranessa down to there. We're gonna put Johnny Sinkswell, who's on his Jack Jones, in the water, and Aranessa can port at Miragliano.
Blood and plunder.
And then we'll put him on land.
Sails up.
Excellent. Right. Who hasn't moved? Pete the Wanderer hasn't moved. Well, I'm the type of ghoul who would like to get around where treasure gold glints. Well, you know that I'm around. Every time I read Pete the Wanderer, I just want to sing that song. 8+ hours at the hospital Monday to Friday. Every week's on. And the MS is due to... Oh, the missus, yeah, is due to pop on the 25th. Yeah, I thought that was probably pretty close, son. When you said you'd done a 12-hour stint at the hospital, I was wondering if maybe she'd gone to produce little son, but I wasn't sure. Do you know the gender, by the way? Have you told me before? Although I was quite happy when we finally got past January 294th. I'd be quite glad if we got past the 294th day of January as well. Little girl. Okay, so not quite little son then. Little sonette. Ryan, which way is Anne going? Is she going north for that other treasure, or is she coming east back to Sartosa? Its gender is Staff Sergeant. Exactly. Going to go east and look for people to eat. Okie doke. Okay, it looks like it's going to be down to the beach there by the High Sentinel. Mrs. ain't pregnant, it's just boot camp. Alright. We're ignoring that, we're ignoring that. End of turn 79. Lord Mazda Mundi.
You speak? Aranessa
Knock!
listens.
Count
No.
Noctilus. He wants a trade agreement that we're paying 5,000 for. I think not. It's a 9-month selection period. There you go. Alberic. I think he's going for Catraza's Rest, which is probably not a particularly smart plan. Because Aranessa's going to chase him. Abskit. Think the fuck not. Sick plunge at the end. The Skulltakers faction has been destroyed. Just wait, son. She's gonna come out and like need to collect her pack. The pack that went first. Amanar attacks. Amanar stirs. A coastal region has suffered widespread damage after the beast rose from the deeps and left a devastating trail of destruction. I'm going to stop reading them. I'm not going to read that more than once because it happens a lot. Trait gained for Anne Bonny, Ryan. Sea legs. If you can keep your lunch down whilst everyone around you is losing theirs, then the Navy is the place for you. Campaign movement range. We've built a smuggler's jetty at Katraz's Rest. And a haunted blockhouse. You're a blockhouse. It's packed for her. Of course it is. Right. I think we're going to attack Alberic here. Because I don't see why we wouldn't. He's got 12 units. They're all sub-damaged. He's got a lot of Knights of the Realm that have got some experience on them, but... What have we got? Yeah, we don't have a lot of anti-cavalry. But still... I feel like we need to get rid of him, so... Rubbish Gamer Girl! Hey! Welcome to the stream. And thank you for your follow. Welcome to the doghouse.
The Sea Father calls his daughter as
Scout terrain. That's a little bit more even than I was hoping. Blood for the Blood God! First words better be Cadia stands! Oh, guys, my nephew, honestly, I feel like this. We fought on this map like 3 times because we keep fighting at Katraz's Rest. Let's go ahead and fight this. I think my nephew, my sister's figured out that he gets really happy whenever you go, for fuck's sake, but you have to say it in a really high voice, like, for fuck's sake, and you have to do it like that and throw your hands up, but he loves it. He laughs every single time. And they've tried to, because apparently it's because his dad says that every time he shits, but they've tried to change it to for feck's sake, and he's not interested. It's only when it's for fuck's sake. And they also, as a joke, started trying to get him to sit, because he's only 5 months, he's not actually learning anything yet. They also, as a joke, tried to get him to do asshole from Meet the Fockers, or whichever one of them it is, and they keep saying what the fuck as well around him, and I was saying, they were like, his first word's gonna be asshole or something, and I was like, his first sentence is gonna be, for fuck's sake, what the fuck, asshole? And they just went, yeah, we should probably stop saying these words in front of him. I was like, it's gonna be fucking hilarious when he turns around and says it. TT! Kill the bad guys! Hut, hut, hut! Welcome to the stream, TT. No, his dad exclaims for fuck's sake every time Albie shits himself. Because then his dad has to change his nappy. And he typically, like, he waits. I swear to God, he waits until my sister, like, goes to do something. And then he poos. And then his dad has to clean it up. It's funny. Right, we'll do that. We'll put these chaperoos over this away. And these chaperoos are going to go in front this time, because they've got so much cavalry. We'll have the Free Company cover the flanks. Get the sergeant up there to FO. Fair enough, son. We'll put Sergeant Civilis up here with the cannons. You may be a little bit close to the carronade there. Hopefully not. We'll see. Firepower is going to be our only real option here. If we don't kill enough of them with the firepower, we're in trouble. I'm tempted to put these zombies with bombs just mixed in so that when the enemy approaches they can just chuck bombs straight out of the formation. The Sartosa Hellhounds we shall keep in reserve. Mr. Crab's children, Imhotep's regiment, we will put on the back side of this slope. Try and keep them safe for a bit. We'll put Aranessa up here. Who are we missing? Oh, of course, the Sartosa Militia. Okay, we'll put them on the flanks. Right, let's receive some Bretonians. Okay, it doesn't look like we hit our own men, so that's excellent. There's Alberic with his trident and his shield up like that's going to stop a cannonball. Oh! Wrecked! Yeah, they are taking a beating just from the carronade. I think the mortars have just started firing as well. Yes, they have. Oh, great.
Send them back to their hells.
Those archers are done. I think that clocked Alberic right in his shield as well. I mean, their infantry is definitely taking a battering. Let's bring Mr. Krabs' children down this way. Because their cavalry is doing a nice job of flanking us so far. Oh, there's the mushroom stew, lads. Send Mr. Krabs' children down against those knights.
Free company militia! Yes, sir, we obey! No lingering!
Cavalry on that flank are a bit more of a concern.
Show us the foe! Take the ground!
Oh, they're casting a spell. That's going to do us some damage. And there's the zombies, not the zombies, the cavalry rather.
Free company! Attack!
We'll get Aranessa down there. Yeah, I completely forgot about the ranged ability, son, to be fair. Been a while since I played. Which one is it? That one. It's a bit late now, but at least they'll buff anybody that retreats. Wait, what? Oh. Alberic's doing one. is Aranessa? She's stuck in over here. Pop that. Looks like Mr. Crab's children have done alright against the Knights of the Realm that they had. Albric's gone.
Show us the foe. Yes, sir.
There we go, victory. Bit sloppy. Definitely forgotten how to play the pirates a little bit. But there's no such thing as friendly fire in an undead army, Ryan. They're all just meat shields. That'll do. Where's the warhounds? You know what? Go eat some things. Nah, just danger close. Exactly. Aranessa chopping some foot squires up. I'm gonna let the dogs do as much damage as they can get done. The Sartosa Hellhounds, who I think are Mike's unit, but I'm not 100%. You would not want these things chasing you down. They make short work of things that are running away, that's for sure. Peasant bowman. Peasant bowman. These things are ferocious. Go get them, and if you manage to get them killed, then go for them. Smithers, release the hounds. Excellent. Life for those peasants just got rough. Oh dear, Ryan.
The lady's blessing is lost.
The lady's blessing is lost! Yeah, I'd probably shout something like that too if those things were behind me.
Get away.
Oh, I think a couple of them managed to get off the field there, but looks like this is the last unit on the map. Can we mute him? I've been trying to mute him for years. The hell? Did one of them just take damage from running down a hill? Bode well for when those things come over the hill, does it? Oh dear. And they're dead. And they're gone. Excellent. Excellent. Fuck! Jeff! My hamstring's gone. Where's the mod, Zimatech? Do you mean where is there a list of them? I haven't got one. I've said it a few times though. I'm using banners mod. I'm using valuable veterans quarter strength. I'm using please stop cheating for the AI. Brutal battles. I think I'm still using. I might be wrong on that, but I think I am. Aranessa with 50 kills, but the Sartosa Hellhounds with 281 kills. What does please stop cheating do? It basically the AI gets like bonuses just for being against you. So like their troops in battle are essentially stronger than the stats even say they are because they're facing you, and it doesn't count, like they don't have boosts against themselves. So essentially what that does is just says like I want it to be a straight up fight in terms of unit abilities, unit stats and stuff. And also like they get like economic boosts, and it's why the AI is able to produce and field like armies almost instantly. So if you've ever struggled in Warhammer to defeat Chaos, because Chaos just ends up with like friggin' 3 full stacks even after you've just wiped out 3 full stacks, it's because of that sort of thing. So it takes that out and essentially makes them have to build armies the same way you do. 281 snacks. Yeah, Scooby snacks. They were only 8 off being my follow account. Even dead doggos are good boys. Are they dead doggos? I don't know if they are. They're certainly not normal doggos, but they may not be dead. Every doggo is 11 out of 10 good boy. Alright, we need to decide what we're going to do with our 113 prisoners. Or
Ever been press gagged before? Boys, payday.
I think we're going to assimilate the captives,
Listen here, lover,
to be honest.
and listen good. I am Aranessa.
Oh, good, we wiped Alberic out. Fantastic. Stolen from the enemy, glittering scales. Such is the shine upon every scale in this resplendent mail that the foe can't help but be dazzled. Interesting. Mission issued. Find the treasure. Good. Trait gained for Aranessa, Hammer and Anvil. Outstanding personal courage and martial skill are not always enough. Today the hammer became the anvil. Defeated Alberic de Bordelot. Excellent. Alright, let's have a look at giving Aranessa that... Oh god, I'm going to keep doing that again, aren't I?
The Queen of Tides.
The Queen of Tides! She's already got a spell shield. Melee defense plus 5, magic resistance plus 15%. Interesting. I think we're going to give her a glittering scales because it sounds more piratey. And then she's gained a skill point as well. We seem to have been putting Aranessa's points in this kind of direction. Living ship. Yeah, I think that's what we're going for. Deep within the boards and bulkheads, an intelligence stirs. But I also think Sergeant Civilis may have leveled up again, son. Conquered the British Isles, Imatech. Excellent, mate. Good job. Stone from the enemy dented shield. Looks like it was hit by a cannonball. Still useful. Did we lose Son? We may have lost Son. We'll move on. If he comes back, he can pick his skill. But I think Aranessa is probably going to... Oh, hello. The Fey Enchantress is down here as well. In that case, she's definitely going to head back towards Miragliano. Right. Who hasn't moved yet? Pete the Wanderer. Keep him moving on the coast. And then Anne Bonny Ryan. Are we still heading east? Back towards Sartosa?
Sail away.
And we have a new treasure map actually. What was the new one? It's another one up in Norska. Want to go stab the Fey woman. Fair enough. We're going to skip that. And that. And that. And then it's turn 80, so we will pop a save. Just want to make sure that that worked. It did. Move on to turn 81. Now time to do the 9 books of Nagash. We can't do that, can we? Vashnar's conquest has been destroyed. Oh, you're doing that. Excellent. The lizard men have performed the Rite of Awakening. We've unlocked Unliving Labour Force. Obedient and unquestioning, if a little slack-jawed. And we've also built low lighthouses at Miragliano. Excellent. We will need to pick another tech. We're kind of all over the place with whichever techs we've been picking, so... Extra missile damage for zombie pirate gunnery mobs might be decent, since we've got them. So black powder oxides. The hotter the explosion, the more easily their rags and dry bones will light up. We'll get that one. Aranessa is going to continue towards Miragliano because I don't know what the hell she's doing over at Tabaro, but if she takes it, we're going to want to take it off her, I think. And then back up to Pete the Wanderer, who is almost towards Norska. And Anne Bonny. Mortal Empires. Skaven holding it. Yeah, I think it is Skaven, but if she takes it off the Skaven, I meant we'll want to take it off her.
Wave treading.
Anne Bonny heading home. Don't care about that. Ship upgrade available. Kinda care about that. Ooh, we can give Aranessa a great cabin. Rather fitting for a great pirate lord, don't you think? Well, we've got a small fortune, so why not? Excellent. Office slot, don't care. Unassigned skill point, don't care. And moving forward. What will be the next legendary lord after Aranessa, Imhotep? We'll vote on it. Same way as we decided this one. Same way as I decide most of the stuff that we look at, the stuff that we play. Community vote. Could you hurry up? Thank you. I don't like doing the turbo speed because I feel like you miss things, but we don't have a lot of territory right now anyway, so... Jared's Errantry Army declared war on the Huntsmarshal expedition. Okay. Aranessa's built her great cabin. I wish this would stay on. Yeah, that's definitely under siege by the looks of things. So she must be besieging Tabaro, which is clearly Skaven if she's sieging it. So we'll wait and see what happens. No, not him. We will... In what current stance? Oh, right, okay.
A done deal.
We'll move to the edge of our border with Skaven Blight.
Blood and plunder.
Pete the Wanderer. That way, and then Anne Bonnet. Still going east. That's not a problem. Alright, let's have a quick look at who we are actually at war with. We're at war with the Dark Elf Slavers, Bordelot and Carcassonne, so just the two Bretonnian kingdoms really. Well, the two Bretonnian dukedoms, I should say.
Call me mermaid. I dare you.
Hello, Ikit. Ikit is offering 500 gold for a defensive alliance, guys. What do we think? Fuck 'em, says Imhotep. Never trust a Skaven, says Ryan. They are rats, Imhotep. Well, that seems pretty decisive. Felman Jarlsen. Also, they are spineless. Talsin and Arguilon have confederated. Black Crag and Scabby Eye have confederated. And Estalia has gone to war with the Redhorn tribe. And the Redhorn tribe have been destroyed. Well, that was a swift war then. Karak Norn have gone to war with the Broken Nose. Black Buckthorn. For some reason in my like first 20 turns, Mad Mulletson always declares war on me. Interesting. An ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one, however, so must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? What do we reckon, guys? We have already got some slavers, but I think we've, like, that mission was failed. So they're still running around, but we failed the mission. It's not available. We didn't do the last one, so fuck knows. TT saying exotic goods hauler. They might have curry or tomatoes. Imotech saying merchants. Ooh, we're kind of tied here. Anybody want to break the deadlock? Merchants. Fuck the Bretonians. Merchants it is. Right, yes, and yes. Defeat the following lord's army. Franciscus Mercier. He's miles away. I think that was the problem with the slavers. Those sanctimonious sops in armour, the Bretonians, have sent an heavily defended convoy of merchant ships our way. Not exactly. Crow reckons they be heading to Araby, and by their sluggishness I'd say they're carrying a goodly haul by those escorts. Let's strike now and take their riches for ourselves. Well, I mean, they're very lost if they think they're going to friggin' Araby. Catraz's Rest has built its meat market. It's now fully upgraded. We can't do anything else with it. We will set Aranessa to camp just while the Fey Enchantress figures out what she's doing down there. Hello. We can build things in Sartosa. I think I wanted to save a spot for that, which is probably what we're doing with that. And then I think I wanted that, which is why we aren't building anything, because we need to upgrade the core settlement. So, Pete the Wanderer has reached the Norscan coast, and Anne Bonny is on her way back across the open ocean. We don't need that, that, or that. End of turn 83. Why are you shouting crabs at me, Imotech? Ikit's back. This time with an offer of a non-aggression pact. What do we think, crew? Get more crab buildings. Oh, okay. Never trust a Skaven, says Imotech. And Ryan's calling for the giant rat traps. Think it's a no, Ikit. It's alright. The crew don't like you. Might need to get some warpstone mouse traps. Well, Pete the Wanderer is indeed living up to his name now. He's been to Ulthuan, Bretonia, and now Norska. Rite of Awakening performed. Shyish wanes. Those purple winds of magic are strangely absent round these parts, making the bindings that tie our troops to this world and our will tenuous at best. Should we wait for the winds to blow more favourably for us to press on regardless? Or press on regardless? I can read, damn it! What do we reckon, guys? Reckless advance, votes Ryan. Alright, I think we're going with Ryan's choice. The Menace is ready for duty. Well, we may as well try and send him towards Tobaro. Tilea has a population surplus. Not enough. 10 turns before we can grow Miragliano again. Aranessa's not moving. Pete the Wanderer. Right, how close is he to these treasures? That one seems like it's pretty close to the coast. So it's kind of down that way. So he's still a few turns away. Off you go, Pete. And Anne can have a look at the Galleon's graveyard as she goes by. Oh my god, it's got a garrison of 20. Turn 84, done. Imhotep said wait. Ryan got there first, unfortunately. It looks to me like Ikit just defeated the Fey Enchantress at Tobaro. So we're gonna have to find something else for Aranessa to attack. I think we were gonna pick off the weakest pirate before Alberic turned up. I suppose we could try and hunt down those merchants. Salvage supplies. Our cargo hold has sprung a leak. Some of the booty has already been damaged and our weapons and armour are now at risk too. There is only so much space above deck, however, so which supplies should we try to save whilst the ship is being repaired? Salvage the weapons, Imhotep says. Ryan says salvage the weapons as well. Meat shields don't need armour. Fair point. And the Menace has ranked up. Excellent. We'll give him specialist. An expert in their craft, this hero knows all the mistakes that can be made and how best to avoid making them. Right, well, I suppose we might send the Menace up here actually and watch this path near Karak Buftar. However, where are these merchants? It's still saying they're up towards Lyonesse, but I think it might be worth putting Aranessa to sea and going seeing if we can find them. What's the pirate rankings? Yeah, Nock is definitely the weakest. So I think we were going to pick him off before. Don't care about that. Hero not moved. Do care about that. Pete the Wanderer. And Bonnie got to go around the galleon's graveyard. Office slot available, don't care, don't care. And that's another 5 turns done, so pop a save. What's the campaign goal for Aranessa Imhotep? We're kind of just role-playing the campaign in general, so we would like to be the most famous pirate. Aranessa also has a problem with the other undead pirates, so I guess we'd want to, well, other pirates in general, because they are... why do I not bother with court slots? It's not that I'm not bothering with them, it's that we've only got one candidate, which is Johnny Sinkswell, and I don't think he's earned one, so... that's why we're not doing that. If she's sailing off, we should give the fella in Miragliano some units in case he needs to defend home. I think that's a fair call, Ryan. So yeah, the goal for Aranessa's campaign, Imhotep, is to play until we're bored of playing, but also eliminate the other pirates so that she's the only pirate on the sea. And then we'll see what we decide the goals are. Heroes, no, I don't think heroes can take court slots. It's only lords. Oh yeah, we want most famous pirate. But we also want rid of the other pirates, I think. Black powder oxides has been researched. The winds of magic have changed, and Anne Bonny has gained another rank, Ryan. What would you like it invested in? Wound. Such a champion will not bend or break, but slay in their lord's name. Alright, let's keep her moving east.
Sail away.
Sail away. We'll keep Aranessa sailing west. Pete the Wanderer is going to need to continue east. The Menace, we are going to move just around here, so he's still on our side of the border, but so we can see the pass. And then we probably should look at recruiting Johnny Sinkswell some troops. Well, let's get him 3 of them and 2 of them to form his front line, and that'll do for now. Research available. Throwing bombs. Don't know if we really need that banner. Lower construction costs for infrastructure buildings though. Foreign architects. Pirates have little time for landlubbing matters, so the expertise needed is drafted in from elsewhere. Let's grab that. Guess I'll tag on and follow Aranessa. I do think she's got an extra spot.
Fair winds and fairer tides, thanks to Manan. Now, what to barter?
Ikit wants military access. I almost feel like I don't need to ask. What do we think? Yar! What do we think there, crew? It can stick it. Stick it claw. Anybody else in the crew got an opinion? Not seeing one, but I think the consensus is probably stick it. Ooh, there's a greenskin war. And Trace has been destroyed as well. Ah, blood runs cold. We are definitely going to start knocking off these of the other pirates at some point as well. Jared's errantry army has been destroyed. Pete the Wanderer has gained a rank again. Right, he's got to be pretty close to one of these clues now, hasn't he? The dragon stirs, awaking with fury, but forever trapped in the ash of his own making. It's got to be this volcano. Right, let's head this way. Oh, hello, Longship Graveyard. Good, we've recruited some units.
The pirate queen.
And drop her out of March, I think.
On deck. Course plotted.
Did you say you were hooking up with Aranessa, Ryan?
Scales and
There is a space in her army, so...
navigating.
The Mongol in its original habitat. It is interesting seeing it up there, actually. Right, what do we want else for Johnny? Let's chuck him some... I don't want to give him too much because there's a chance that his loyalty won't be particularly good. But I think we want to give him some gunnery mobs with handguns. So we'll give him that. Don't care about that. Menace doesn't need to move. Alright. End of turn 87. Lothern has declared war on Lyonesse, Carcassonne and Bordelot.
You come at me, lover, but I am the daughter of the sea.
Carcassonne wants peace. I wonder if that's just because Lothern have just declared war on them. What do we think, crew? Fuck 'em. Yeah, I think if they're not paying us for it, then we're not interested, right? That's the precedent that we kind of set in the first 3 days. Ooh, Durthu's there. Hello, Durthu. Seen all of those.
The Queen of Tides!
Let's pop Anne Bonny into Aranessa's fleet.
Time to press, guy. Crew, to me!
Right, hang on. I want to double check that it's still saying these merchants are up here. It is.
Sea Father! On course.
Ooh, Luther Harkin's kicking around here. That's an interesting spot for him. PEP. Let's head him up towards the volcano here. And then have a dig. He apparently failed. Okay. We could have played Sartosa in Vortex. Yeah, but I prefer Mortal Empires campaigns. I haven't really played the Vortex campaign. It's too. I don't like the unopened. I don't like having it closed off. I prefer the open-endedness of Mortal Empires. Try going to the keep in the other side, Imatech. Okay, we'll give that a go. There's the Fey Enchantress again. And Durthu has taken Karak Buftar.
A storm comes, and you are in the eye.
The Broken Nose. They've lost territory now, significantly. They want us to pay, so they're getting told to go to heck. Go to heck. The Sword of Cain has been claimed. Looks like by somebody. Looks like by Alario, maybe? Karak, Hearn and Black Crag have gone to war. Sartosa has a population surplus, which should mean... no, it does not. Oh, we need one more growth, so it's another 25 turns before we can upgrade Sartosa. Sergeant Civilis has leveled up again. Alright, we're still on the hunt. I'm going to cut it down so we're not moving full movement.
Catch those winds.
See if we can find these Bretonian merchants. Keep on the north side. It doesn't look like it's the north side though, if you look at it. Maybe it is. I guess we can head round that way. Is there anything that looks like a dragon? We'll keep Pete searching. That skull looks awfully like it'd be important.
Fair winds and fairer tides.
Oh good, Sticket's
Thanks to
back.
Manan. Now, what to barter?
Now he's offering to pay us 500 gold for a non-aggression pact. Is 500 enough for a non-aggression pact, guys? What do we think? Imhotep saying it's not enough. Ryan saying it too. No, Ikit. Valeli Dozon. 5 grand is just barely enough. Tiranoc has declared war on Aranessa and Nagarond. Whoa. Peace between the Wintertooth and Clan Moulder. The Border Princes have re-emerged. Laurelorn Forest has declared war on Ostland and Hockland, and the Tor Elithis refugees have declared war on Reichland and Curon. We'll keep Pete moving, trying to get around to the other side of these mountains. And we need to try and find these merchants. It still says that they're up by Bordelot.
Navigating.
It's turn 90. So let's keep those saves rolling, just in case we have any problems. Caron Carr and Wintertooth have made peace. I'm amazed that the Broken Nose have been such good neighbours so far. A great engagement. A major naval battle has ended, leaving hundreds dead on each side. Death is no barrier to continued service, as well you know. Those who fell in battle would make fine new recruits. If we make haste and head off at full sail, the perished could be reanimated before they're lost to the ocean. We must decide if this boon is worth the toll it would take on our crew. Should we make haste or ignore the battle? Perhaps due to their nasal impairment they can't smell our rot, or it would be the trees stomping on them. Nothing but death, says Imhotep. I think that's what we're getting then. Nothing but death. And we've researched foreign architects. Johnny Sinkswell has leveled up. We'll give him some more reanimated marksmen. Death hasn't got in the way of this one's sure-shotted aim. In fact, if anything, he's got better. Right, excellent. Right.
On course.
We are in dangerously hostile waters here with Aranessa. Oh shit. Oh no, that's the target. That's who we're... Oh my god! These are the merchants. They have Grail Knights. Okay, they are not gonna be a pushover. We'll keep Pete the Wanderer moving, since he's trying to get round the mountains. Blip, 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 blip. Income from ports. Yeah, that could be useful. Protection racket. You pay us and we keep the darkness at bay. After all, you wouldn't want one of your loved ones to have an accident, would you? Alright. Can Anne attack them on the water? Yes. She can. Oh wait, can Anne attack them on the water? I don't know actually. Faye Enchantress is back at Tabaro. Marienburg has been destroyed. Wow, got enough peasants, Faye Enchantress? Jesus. She's taken it. Of course she has, because we're not there now. Rend is going towards Karak Buftar. Next research go for astrolabes? Maybe. What do they do? The Ripperhorn tribe has declared war on Bordelot and Carcassonne. Oh, he's going to attack, isn't he? Maybe he's not. War weary. The inhabitants of your empire tire of the constant threat of war on their doorstep. Due to the uncertainty conflict begins, growth has taken a sudden nosedive. Oh, fantastic! Apparently the undead have a problem with war. Great stuff. We've encountered Karak Norn. Have we? If you say so.
Aranessa, Saltspite.
Alright, I'm tempted to linger and let these guys move south a bit. Because I think now they may well be on their way to Araby, as it said. And I'd honestly rather attack them when they're further down this way, so there's less chance of a Bretonnian army jumping on the sea and killing us when we're just after fighting them. Imhotep saying attack them.
I will not blight my soul.
Salt water.
How many turns we got until the quest expires? Good question. Does the do quests expire? I don't see a timer on this. I think with the Dark Elf slavers, it did say that they were like here and that they were heading home, and basically they sailed around there and they ended up that way. But like we were never going to catch them because they started away from us and were moving away. And I think when they got home is when it ended. But it said these guys were going to Araby, so I feel like we've got plenty of time. Ryan, what skull were you talking about over... Oh, that skull. Possibly. Ryan, you said can Anne attack them on the sea, right?
Voyaging. Are you witless?
No, she cannot.
Need fresh recruits.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them just for a little bit.
Winds.
Oh, I think the Skaven may have taken Magrita. Wintertooth has confederated the Goromadni tribe. Durthu. Uh-oh. Well, the orcs got stuffed. Carricknarn and Stirland have apparently made peace. See where Franciscus Mercier goes. Yeah, I think he's just going to keep heading south.
There. A lovely
It just looks like he doesn't have a stackload of movement. So he moves really slowly.
ready to swordfish. On course. By compass.
But I do think he's making his way south, so I might wait until he's along here somewhere. Pete the Wanderer! Right, we do have a second treasure up here, which is apparently slightly further north than the one that we were looking for. Halflings would surely freeze if they visited this moot, but in the south lies a fire undimmed by ice. Moot. Moot. Well, maybe one of them's near the Doomkeep. Well, we found one of them, the one that I just read. Wait. Oh, we found both of them. So we got 4,000 treasure and 150 infamy from one, and 5,000 treasure and 150 infamy from the other. Wow. And we got an additional new riddle, which was: not all wonders are created by the gods themselves. Some are mortal creations, wherein lies what you seek. We've now got 3 that are down in this southeastern corner, and 1 that's over in Nagarond. Looks like Durthu is branching out. Jesus Christ. Good call on going round the top end there, Imatech. I think Pete is probably going to be going for a wander over to Nagarond next, because it's going to be quicker than sending him down here. Which is going to bring us to the end of the turn. Do we got any riddles in Nehekara? I don't think we do.
Rodent man.
Ikit wants military access. I'm guessing we're still a no on this because he's not paying us. Imatech, thank you very much for the host, bud. Appreciate it. We're going to say no. You guys have made pretty clear that you're not happy if you're not being paid. rather shit in my hands and clap. Excellent. Bjark Grildason. Gridalson?
Call me
One or the other.
mermaid.
Alberic.
Dare you.
Alberic wants peace, but he's not paying for it, so he can sling it. You could either better give 10 grand a week or nothing will happen. Driving a steep price there, Imhotep. Franciscus Mercier, continuing south. His movement is absolute trash. Alright.
Fear the pirate queen.
I think she's just going to sit and watch him for a turn. Pete, we are going to start moving back towards the west. Ashara's Fist! Got some news to make you jealous. Where have you been now? You can probably see us. Fuck's sake, Ryan. Polska. I don't know what Polska is. What's Polska? Grayling Moot Riddle. We already got that moot, Imhotep. When we did the dig, we got 2 riddles at the same time, and one of them was that one. Couron and Lyonesse have confederated. Tor Elithis' refugees have been wiped out. Polska equals Poland. Oh, okay, I thought that's what it was, but like, is there a reason I should be jealous of you being in Poland? Been to Warsaw. I'd like to go to Warsaw. Never been. We should sink well some more bodies. I don't like that army so close. Oh, you're at the memorials. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Jealous. Tilea has a pop surplus, which means we can finally upgrade Miragliano to a occupied Miragliano level 4. Successful pirates get to enjoy some of their pickings. A lair is also a place in which to hole up and live the good life for a while. Away you go. Right. I think we're still watching him for the time being.
Navigating.
Pete is going to continue heading west. Ryan thinks we should be giving Johnny Sinkswell some extra troops. Why? Because the Fey Enchantress is knocking about with a swarm of peasants. Miragliano's garrison is 11 units, and he has 9. So he has 20 units and she has 20 units. So I'm not worried. What riddles have we got left? 3 down in this bottom sort of southeast area. This one, that one, and that one. That one looks like it's in the sands of Arabe. And then we have one up here in Nagarond, which is where Pete's going next. 20 versus 20, that sounds way too much like a fair fight. Yeah, but... Alright, what else could we give him? He's got a front line of zombie pirate deckhands. He's got some gunnery mobs. I suppose we could give him some artillery, but... I was going to say, but that's expensive, but we make a fortune, so do we really care? Go on then, we'll give him some more big boom stuff. Turn 95. Not Araby, considering the name and slight location might be around Hemri. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for, Himatek. It'll be Hemri. We're sitting on a hoard after all. We are indeed sitting on a hoard. We are quite wealthy.
Ignore my crew. They are hungry. I usually sail with living ones, but father commands.
No wicket. Go away. Reichland and Karak-Norn have gone to war. Wintertooth's gone to war with Reichland and Kuron. How was Poland, Ashara? Did you enjoy it? Protection racket researched. Excellent. She can probably just continue watching him for a bit. He's not getting anywhere. Pete, gonna continue west. Research available. Quartermaster grants the following follower, which gives an income from raiding. I mean, that's not terrible, but we're not really doing a whole lot of raiding right now either. Astrolabes. Oh, it does give us immune to storm and reef attrition as well, which is interesting. Alright, we'll get Admiral's Astrolabes. A good pirate has the instruments to plot the safest course through the deadliest of seas. Grab that. We got enough stuff for Dragon Tooth Lighthouse? I don't know yet.
Come on board. I'll guarantee your safety.
I'm thinking we should just attack those merchants. If we lose, we have more time to re-raise the army as Miragliano and go out for another try. Yeah, you might be right. No, we're not doing that. Oh, I think the Skaven took Tabaro back off of Carcassonne.
Mermaid, I dare you.
Hello, Noct. Noct? Oh no, we're not paying for it, mate. No, that's not how that works. Yeah, but he was asking that we paid Imatek. Not offering. The Order of Lawmasters has gone to war with Clan Scryer. Thagan's Errantry and the followers of Nagash have gone to war. Ryan, Anne Bonny has leveled up. Where would you like your point? How far away from immortality are you? Available at rank 20. Oh, you still got 7 levels to go. What does Monkey Jacket do? 5% ward save, which is basically a reduction to all damage received. What's Fog of the Damned? It's a spell. It's an area hex that gives -8 leadership and -24 melee attack to the enemy. And Tide Call. Tidecore is another spell. It's a breath spell that causes moderate magical damage, disrupts unit formation, expanding tear-shaped attack. It's weak against armor, and if it touches them, it also lowers them their speed by 24%. I'm assuming you're going to want to look at that. Denizens of the Deep is a summoning spell by the looks of it. Yeah, summons a unit of rotting Prometheans that degrades over time. I'll give Fog of the Damned. Actually, Deep. As in Denizens of the Deep. All manner of creatures infest the deep. Many who have never and should never be seen above the waves. Boff. Done. Right. Oh.
Find treasure!
I think we're going for it.
Make them fish food!
What's the map look like? Well, we've got some high ground to make use of, which is nice.
The tides rise.
Let's go fight!
Battle!
You can use your new spell, but only if we lose a unit, because if the army's full, you can't use it. It did say that. And the army is full. So if we lose a unit from the battle, you'll be able to use it. Depends how much the merchants allow us to wreck them before they get to us. They're not likely to destroy one of our meat shield units if there's not many of them left. Okay. No, 24 is pretty good, so we're going to keep that. I'm going to put the carronade in that gap in the trees. I'm going to put the mortar right back here. Yeah, you may be a smidge close. Wonk's unit, Jeff Bastard and friends. Have Sergeant Syphilis in his usual supporting position. Have the meat shield lads in the front. And I don't know if this worked particularly well for us last time, but we're going to mix the bomber guys in again. Ryan, whereabouts would you like Anne Bonny to be?
Aranessa!
I think Aranessa's going to be more or less here. The Hellhounds will kind of hold back because they did pretty good chasing people down before. And I believe that there's a like, we don't want Mr. Krabs' children fighting in the trees, so we'll put them over on this open left flank. Just Son's bloke central where I can adjust where needed. Okay. So there is Anne Bonny besides Sergeant Syphilis. Have I seen the Nehekaran spell lore? No, I have not. What's your other spell? Denizens of the Deep and Spiteful Shot, which is basically a magic missile attack, I think. It's a magical damage thing. Alright. Let's let the Bretonians come. The Bretonians don't appear to be coming. Probably because they're out of range. Alright. We'll push the carronade down until it's within range and then see if that'll pull them towards us. It's about to be within range of these peasant bowmen. Where you are is fine, lads. I like their colour scheme though. Oh! Oh dear. Surprised that they didn't advance, to be honest. Here they come. There we go. That's convinced them to start adjusting their formation a bit. Come on, just get within range of the mortars and then it won't matter, you'll definitely commit. Little bit more. Little bit more. Come on. Come on. Oh, their trebs are firing. Interesting. Alright. They're within range of the mortars now, so... I'm going to try and get the Hellhounds to get the trebuchets, to be honest. Hold on a sec. Let's wheel that flank around. Yeah, I don't think that these Hellhounds are going to get through. Or maybe they will. Shit.
Free company, militia! Free company!
What the fuck? Oh, it's the peasant fire arrow peasants. Shit. Okay, they just got through the peasants' range. They should be fine attacking. Oh no, they're still being shot at though.
Free company, militia! Yes, sir, quickly! March to battle!
Hello. What exactly do you think you're doing? Send Aranessa back for that unit, but I don't think she's going to get there in time, actually. Let me at them. What, are these knights, Ryan? Don't think I've mentioned it before, but I've got a war dog of my own, Imatek. How have you got a war dog? Buff that. Good, the trebs are done. We may as well see if we can get the hellhounds onto those yeomen.
Saltspite!
Mr. Krabs' children appear to be struggling, to be honest.
Free company, militia! On our formation, march! Free company, militia!
I think we've lost our mortar.
Aranessa!
Tell you what,
Watch me see, father!
drop the net on them. That'll stop them being a pest.
Militia! Detach formation!
Oh,
March!
shit me.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
These lads are pretty stuck into us, to be honest. The hellhounds are tearing up their archers, which is good.
Free company! Militia! Above deck! Soon!
Fleet captain!
Gonna pop some extra.
Forward deck!
The crabs indeed did mount. Oh, good. Okay, just at the last second, won that. Well, I guess we'll see how much the dogs can catch. Looks like he's going to make the edge of the map, to be honest. So are they. Is that one dude on his own? Oh dear. Wouldn't want to be him. Yeah, I think we lost the mortar as well, Ryan. And in this game, unlike Three Kingdoms, if you lose a unit entirely, it's gone. So I think we may have lost our mortar. We won. I consider my suggestion a good one. To be fair, the mortar only got 6 kills. It wasn't exactly very useful. But it does look like the mortar is completely gone. So it's got nothing left here. That actually has got a smidge. There was 6 of them left on the battlefield. So they should be okay, I'd imagine. But the mortar is probably dead. The Sartosa Hellhounds, 250 kills. Mike! Welcome to the stream, mate! How you doing? Imagine being a professionally trained knight of Bretonnia, hired by a merchant to escort him and be well fed and equipped, just to be ran down by some very goodest boys. Yeah, you would think that that was an easy job, wouldn't you? You wouldn't really expect to be engaged by a mob of undead pirates. Oh, the load times in this game, man, honestly. Almost there. Franciscus Mercier. Pretty good. What about you? Sorry, I've been very, very busy with work. Hell yeah, Pete's the man. Don't worry about it, man. I know that you try and tune in from work and stuff, and I appreciate that. But if work's busy, then work's busy, man. There's nothing you can do about it. Pete has indeed been the man, Mike, in this stream so far, because he was in Bretonnia at the end of day 3. Yeah, we've lost the mortar. We actually did lose that deckhand group too.
Boys, it's payday.
I'm going to assimilate the dead, because there's not really any point doing anything else.
Blessing from the sea, Father.
Alright. We've already read that. So we gained 200 infamy and 5,000 gold. Killed Franciscus Mercier. Aranessa has gained the Confident Attacker trait, which gives +2 leadership when attacking and +10% leadership aura size. Achieved victory from multiple offensive battles. The Bretonian merchants have been wiped out, and we've unlocked the Curse of the Queen's Cannon right, and got another another mission, which is another treasure thing. So we'll have a look at that in a sec. But yes, Mike, Pete started off this day 4 here in Bretonnia, having just dug up some treasure. He has now been all the way up here into Norska, unearthed 2 bits of treasure there, and is currently on his way west to try and get across to Nagarond. So he's been a very busy boy. Stanislav Sosabowskis. I don't know who that is. I feel like I've heard it before, but I don't know. Aranessa's leveled up, so we will get her another level of living ship. Sergeant Civilis has still got levels as well. Right. I think Yeah, we're going to have Aranessa return back towards Sartosa.
Those winds.
Now let's check what the right is. Curse of the Queen's Cannon is the one that gets us the Queen Bess. Well, that'd be a hell of an upgrade to the mortar. We'll probably get the Queen Bess added to Aranessa's army then when we settle and replenish and stuff. But we also got an extra riddle, which is another one on Ulthuan. Pete just wandering like he does. Exactly, Mike. The fuck is the red floating sword on the ocean? That's the Sword of Cain. Right. Mike, we have skill points for Pete if you are interested. Ooh, the Menace has also leveled up. We'll give it Spread Corruption. And Pete actually has movement as well left, Mike. I don't know how able you are to chat right now. You can break off to get the treasure on Ulthuan, Ryan. Okie doke.
That's most infamous.
Voyaging.
No, I think he means the treasure, Imatech, not the Sword of Cain. I'm going to keep Pete moving west, because at this point he's in a valley where he's only got the choice of going west or east. And he's already come from the east, so we'll move him down. And Mike, when you're ready, bud, you've got 2 skill points to assign. But we'll end the turn for now. Probably got about an hour left of the Warhammer stream, guys, and then we'll probably switch over to Battle Brothers for a bit. Would be pretty impressive coming home with the Sword of Cain. It would be. Magnus Dritzman. Oh, I think Rend is about... No, I thought he was going to have another crack at Karak Buftar. Occupied Miragliano has reached level 4. So, we can get a Tomb of First Mates now. Here, some of the greatest right-hand men in history are laid to rest. Temporarily, at least. Let's do it. We can also upgrade our Midnight Gambling Den to Buccaneer's Tavern. All together now! Yo-ho, blow the man down! And we can upgrade our Effigies of Undeath to Night Pyres. The dead and the damned, eternally burning, as is their lot. Excellent, we'll do that. And then, there's no landmark buildings here. So what do we super duper want? We probably do want to get defences. We've got 3 more slots available. We don't need that, because we're going to get that at Sartosa. I don't think we need either of those, because we've probably got them at Sartosa as well. We're already on that line. So if we take defences... I mean, why not just defensives and then the basic military stuff? So we'll get palisades. A simple enclosure of stakes forms an adequate defense against the living, and an even better one against those who have tasted the blood kiss. And then we'll get Rusty Pistol Trove. There's a fair chance that some of them won't work and some will explode, but that's not so important, as their owners are already dead. Let's do one skill point towards Vampire Corruption if we can. Righty-ho-ho. Let me find PT. You're already maxed out on Vampire Corruption, Mike. PT's skills are there to be witnessed. There to be witnessed. I think I was trying to say witnessed and seen there. And it doesn't work that way. Hell yeah, let's do scavenge. I am not here to inspire. I am here to kill. Come, let us draw blades together. So I put 1 point in that. Do you want both points in scavenge? Or is there somewhere else where you would like the second point? You want both points in scavenge. Cool. Done. Right. Let's keep... Are we, so basically, Mike, what I had for Pete is he's currently in Norska up here. And there is a riddle over here in Nagaron. So I was going to have him head towards that. So, with that in mind, do you wish to continue towards that objective? Meanwhile, we will move Aranessa back towards home. Yes, you do. Okie doke. I think that's going to be the way to get onto the water. Yep. And then, Anne Bonnie Ryan, are you heading towards the Ulthwan riddle? I actually think that we've had this riddle already. This is one of the riddles that Pete picked up, so I know exactly where it is. It is... Hello. It's... Well, we were standing on top of these, like, horses here in the Gaean Vale. So... we know exactly where we're sending you, Ryan. We could just click on it. It doesn't look like it will take you all the way there. That's annoying. Okay, you may have to come in from this side. Hello. Alright, we'll just set you off that way, Ryan. And let you auto move your way over there. May as well go get it. Exactly. Right, Aranessa's back in friendly waters, so she's starting to replenish. Not able to watch chat right now, no worries, Mike. Avalon has gone to war with Nagarond and Harganeth.
Look port, then starboard. All you see is mine. Now you are informed.
Rend.
We can parley.
What do they want? Non-aggression pact. Are we same stance with the Broken Nose clan, guys? Is it nothing if they're not paying for it? Make them pay for it, says Mike. Ryan says indeed. So, nope, you are not having a non-aggression pact. Estalia has been destroyed. Interesting. Grim tidings. The tides seem uneasy and force us off course. Could this be a warning from Manan? This would not be the first time he has guided us out of danger. Should we continue our course or take heed? What do we think, crew? Ryan says reef the mainsail. I'm not seeing anybody else, so we're going to go with Ryan and reef the mainsail and be a dutiful daughter to Manan. Mike coming in there as well with reef the mainsail. Tilea has a population surplus, which means nothing. But Miragliano can upgrade its palisades to barricade of debris. Obstacles like this slow the enemy's progress. The more broken, the better. And our rusty pistol trove can become a hoard of filched firearms. If it goes bang and doesn't blow the shooter to pieces, who cares where it came from? Okie do. Couple of buildings constructed there. Let's get Aranessa on her way. It's probably quicker to go to Sartosa, right? Oh, they're all the same. It doesn't matter. Anne Bonny will move on her own. Pete the Wanderer is going to start heading out to sea in the far north. It's David L. That's not Asher, David. That's Ryan. You don't know Ryan. But welcome to the stream, David. We're gonna nope, 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 and end of turn 99. There's Anne Bonny's automatic move, Ryan. If he doesn't know me, he's not watching your streams enough. I mean, can't argue with the logic. I think that Clan Scryer have wiped out Estalia. My phone is having a moment. What the fuck, phone? Your autocorrect is screwed 6 ways to Sunday. Oh, Orion's running around up there as well. Oh, Rend is having another crack at Karak Buftar. With Thogger Gitwrencher backing him up. And they succeeded, and it looks like they've razed it to the ground. The top knots have gone to war with the Knights of Origo and Thagan's Errantry, which is down in the south. Rite of Sotek has been performed. Johnny Sinkswell has gained the Builder trait. Build upon the bones and remnants of your fallen enemies. Been present in regions during building construction. Alright. Aranessa. Still continuing towards Sartosa. Pete the Wanderer. Still continuing towards Nagarond. And Bonnie will work automatically.
Of the fleet.
Do we have any interest in trying to claim Karak Bufdar, guys? Ryan's saying free real estate, so he's obviously thinking the same as me. It is a mountain pass, which is, it doesn't feel very undead pirate. But what do you guys think? You're the crew. Do we want to try and claim that whilst it's quote-unquote free? It's not free, it'll cost us money, but we've got shitloads of cash, so... Or do we want to just leave it for the Wood Elves and the Greenskins to fight over? Imhotep saying take it. It's a good way to fortify our home region, but... none of the people likely to take it have really been hostile to us. Exactly what I was thinking, Ryan. I swear Android 9 is totally screwed, but that's my fault for opting into beta releases. I tell you what, it's on the table, but I don't want to linger too long, so by all means keep having the debate in the chat. It's turn 100, so we'll drop another save. And then we'll proceed on to turn 101. But times 2. It's easy real estate and prevents our neighbours becoming too strong. Who, the French? The Bretonians are the closest to French, right? Or do you mean they're not hostile people? The Chevalier de Lyonesse and Greybeard's Prospectors have formed an alliance. Orion has arrived at Karak Bufdar and defeated Rend. He's probably going to take Karak Bufdar now. Yes? Or did he disappear? I'm not sure. Rend is going back and claiming it. Thomas Gagne. Oh, was that the Dark Elf slavers? We've researched Admiral's astrolabes. The Sword of Cain has been claimed by somebody else. It now looks like it's in Bretonia. We've constructed several buildings. Who the hell are you? Skaven Rebels. Oh, interesting.
Ready the swordfish.
Alright, Aranessa's going to return to Sartosa. And then... Wait a minute. Oh, we can actually upgrade her ship. So we can upgrade the Sky Sail to Moonraker, a Bond movie. Where is that moonlight trail that leads to your side? Just like the Moonraker goes in search of his dream of gold. That is actually the lyrics to the fucking Moonraker song, isn't it? I'm sure it is. That's the fucking lyrics to the Moonraker song from the James Bond movie. But we're going to get that. And then we are going to need to get something else in here. We've got a free slot for Aranessa's ship. What's this do? Enables lightning strike battles. That would be really nice. The Saw Shark's Blade. Very nasty. Tends to rip 'em apart and send 'em down to Stromfeld's chest with all hands lost. To my true father's delight. You know what? Why not? Let's grab that.
Crew, to me!
No, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't know what's happening.
For Sartosa!
For Sartosa! Alright. I think we do the Curse of the Queen Bess right and get Queen Bess for Aranessa. Legend has it that Harkin himself captured the Hellhammer which provided this brutal piece of artillery. They say Bess is cursed, or more rightly those victims caught in her crosshairs are the real cursed ones. Boff. So now, if I go here... That's not what I wanted. Dick King? Really? Dick King! Come on. Come on, game. Fuck's sake. No. Where do I get Queen Bess? Oh, is it in... No. Regiments of Renown? Yes. More of a 40k player. I like the 40k lore more than the fantasy, but unfortunately 40k wouldn't work as a Total War game. Bring out the big guns achievement. Playing as Vampire Coast faction, recruit Queen Bess. Excellent. And then there's still 2 slots available in her army. One of them is going to need to be a replacement zombie pirate deckhands mob. Or does it? I feel like Aranessa needs some depth guard in her army. So I think we're going to use the final spot to get a unit of depth guard. Auto cucumber, guys. Auto cucumber. Alright. Petey boy is still on his travels. We have, of course, got research available. Now, Imatech wants to utilize some of our, well, half of our infamy to recruit legendary admirals. I don't want to use half of our infamy right now. That's a lot of infamy to spend to get an admiral that we don't really even need. Hardened pirate scum. That would be useful before we start really recruiting extra armies. +2 recruit rank for zombie pirate deckhands mobs, depth guard, and zombie pirate gunnery mobs. There's no substitute for experience. We're gonna grab that. Well, 100 canopic jars is a lot for a lord. We don't pay in canopic jars. And I just don't see why, I can't justify it, Imotech. We don't need a 3rd admiral, let alone a legendary one. Especially not one that costs us half of our infamy.
What do you want?
Stick its back, but he's not offering any money, so he's going to get told to shove it. Black Crag has confederated the Broken Nose, so now our neighbour has become Black Crag. And Talsin and the Black Crag have gone to war. Talsin have taken Karak Bufdar back. The funny way of saying autocorrect, if you had the old iPhone 3GS with iMessage in its infancy, it would autocorrect people's autocorrect into AutoCucumber. Excellent. A plan of action! The night sky bleeds purple. The wind of Shaiish is strong, instilling the crew with newfound vigor and strength. Now is the time for action, for conquest, and for using this magical boon to our advantage. Should we control the seas, or turn our attention to new lands? What do we want to do, crew? Just another way to show my age. David, my first phone was a Nokia 3310, so, you know, you want to talk about showing your age. I know yours probably was as well, but... I've now got the mental image of some guy just lighting up a square. Okay. Well, I'm not going to read the rest of that one. First phone was a Nokia 2100. Interesting. Even I've never heard of one of those. Guys, what do we think about this plan of action? Does anybody want to make a decision here? Mike saying landlubbers. Mike was first and you guys took forever, so we're going with Mike. Alright. Aranessa.
Pirate Queen!
Her army is fully replenished. I think the next thing we want to do is eliminate Count Noctilus, to be perfectly honest. So let's set sail towards Noct's territory. Sartosa, we're still waiting on it growing, aren't we? However, Miragliano can upgrade its barricade of debris to parapets. Features such as these provide a useful protective screen behind which archers and gunners can reload. And our horde of filched firearms can become an armory of the soulless. Be wary of the undead bearing projectiles. I think let's be wary of the undead in general, to be fair. Doesn't matter if they're carrying projectiles. Alright. Pete's still on the move. And it looks like Anne Bonny is just about at the end of her auto move. Probably got about half an hour left of the Warhammer stream, guys, and then we will be switching over to Battle Brothers. And then we'll be playing Battle Brothers until SRP kicks off, and then we'll be doing some SRP. Be on patrol. But that's not for a while yet. Apparently we've declared war. What? The Churning Gulf Raiders just decided to attack us. Holy shit. This is not looking like a particularly favourable map either. They've got a frost verm and a feral mammoth and some armoured skin wolves. The general infantry I'm not too worried about because it's going to get fucking annihilated by our missiles, but...
The tides rise. To battle!
Alright, well, apparently Mad Mulletson, living up to his name, has decided to fight us. Never trust anyone with a mullet. Mad Mulletson is the top-ranked pirate. He's the top-ranked dickhead, I'll give him that. We actually excel in water. So, I guess our front line is going to be in the water. And since we're not fighting Bretonnians, we'll put the polearm guys on the ends rather than in front. Put the bombers out front. In fact, go down there a second. Sure. Holy shit. Bess is a big gun. I'm going to put the militia in the front with the bombers. And then we'll put the Free Company behind the polearms. Sergeant Syphilis is going to want to be where he can provide bonuses to all of the missile units. Aranessa will be behind the front line. The Hellhounds. You know what? We'll hide the Hellhounds in these trees. And Mr. Crab's children we'll put over here. And the only ones we're missing are the Depth Guard. And we'll put them way back here. Bring it, Mulletson! gives a look at this cannon. I think she's a mortar, to be honest. Holy shit. What happens when that lands? Wow. Oh wait, I think Mulletsen's on a mammoth as well. Yes, he is. What have we got running off over here? The skin wolves. Doesn't look like the skin wolves are doing too well though. Apparently Bess has taken a disliking to them. Move the what the, oh, that's the frost worm. Alright. I think we're going to try and get the deck gunners to shoot down the frost worm. I don't know how valid that's going to be, but we'll see. Mulletsen's not doing fantastic though. Wonder what happens if we throw a fireball at him with Aranessa. And we'll immobilize him. Oh, he's actually getting wrecked. Alright, they've discovered the hellhounds. No, I don't think we want the hellhounds fighting them though. God damn it. Just run. Run away.
Get them!
Right. Mulletsen's retreating. We'll push the depth guard in. Aranessa will go get Mulletsen, I think. The worm's dead. Mulletsen's gone.
Saltspite!
Yeah. They're not doing well. We'll get the hellhounds into them and they'll start ripping them to pieces. I think we've more or less beat them here. Yep, there we go. Alright, we want to do as much damage as possible here. just in case he isn't dead. The wreckage in the background is pretty awesome. Yeah. I think they're still being shot at, but they've got bigger problems now. I have to go in 25 minutes, got so much to do today. No worries, David, thank you for stopping by the stream, bud. Hopefully I'll see you on SRP later on. In a few hours. Many hours. Oh, that cannonball full on bounced up over the edge of that hill there. Yeah, I think they've made it. Oh, unlucky for the lads at the back. They didn't quite make it in time. They're called the Sartosa Hellhounds because if you see them, you'd better run like hell. It's true.
Ever been press-gagged before? Blessing from
We
the
will
sea
assimilate
father.
them. Mullitson's still alive. Aranessa has gained the Good Sea Captain trait. Achieved victory in multiple naval battles, +2 leadership when fighting at sea. And we have a new treasure. We've completed a mission that I didn't think we even had. And we've been awarded with the doubloon of Castello Novo. Oh, we got an achievement as well, Parrot Talk. Parrot Talk is collect a piece of 8. So now we can get the Salt Lord Scuttlers as a regiment of renown. Make no mistake, a swarm of fellbats at sea always ends in a blood-soaked waters. As the pirate Captain Salazar sailed his ship, the Salt Lord, up the cursed coast of Musalon, carrying a single rare stallion, shilling swiped from the castle of Port Castello Novo, the blood-sucking monsters attacked, killing captain and crew in seconds. They say the evil things made their home amongst the rotting corpses and tattered sails of the drifting vessel, but the Salt Lord was ne'er seen by mortal eyes again. Excellent. We did get another treasure map, which is another one back in Norsca, and again one of the ones that Pete already did, so we know where that is. But we're not going back for that just yet. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Aranessa has actually leveled up, so we were doing living ship, we've now fully done that. Lower upkeep for Aranessa's armies probably wouldn't be bad. Combing and preservative. Take care of your ship and she will have a care for your well-being in return. Let's take that. And then I think we want to get rid of Mullitson. Why has he decided to attack us though? That's what I don't get. Seems rather random.
Bloody your cutlasses! Crew,
Should be able to just auto-resolve that.
plunder!
Churning Gulf Raiders have been destroyed, that's what I wanted. And we shall continue towards Galleon's Graveyard and hope that Gentleman Jenkins doesn't decide to have a crack as well. What's he got? He's all Imperial units. Alrighty then. Pete the Wanderer. Mike, if you're around, Pete the Wanderer has leveled up again. I thought they were Sartosa flavoured. Oh dear. Who's the top pirate? It wasn't Mullitson, he was one above us. It's Baron von Heasty? Heasty? Whoever the fuck that is. Squeaks! Welcome to the stream! Can you see them, Mike? Of course you can. There you go. And we are just about coming to the end of day 4 of our Aranessa Saltspite roleplay campaign, guys. But I am literally just going to turn the stream off and on again and jump onto Battle Brothers when we do finish. So if anybody wants to stick around for that, please feel free. What is Specialist? It's hero action, success chance, and cost. So it's like a generic. So all of these things that you do in different situations, it boosts all of them. With an extra 1% success chance and 10% less cost, because they do cost money to do. Shark Strait Sea Dogs is a minor faction of rogue pirates introduced in the II patch for Total War Warhammer 2. They are a special legendary pirate army which will challenge Vampire Coast factions who raise their infamy to rank 1. Defeating them unlocks a verse of the sea shanty. Okay, let's do that, says Mike. Cool. We've already read that one, so I'm not going to read it again today. However, Ryan, Anne Bonnet has also ranked up. Could she not get in there? Oh, okay. Guess we have to join down here then. So where would you like Anne Bonnet's next skill point, Ryan? Monkey jacket? Yes, they're from the east. Annoying yet useful. Their hides particularly. Alrighty. Where are we at? We've probably got about 10 minutes. So we'll do end the turn. Jois Feralis Dalterian. What a stupid name.
Come, frog bastard.
Oh.
What have you
Frog bastard, Jesus. Okay. Mazdamundi Hexoatl has declared war on us. That's interesting. Okay. You will lose? Against Hexoatl? Oh no, what? Gentleman Jenkins is attacking us as well. Oh, fuck me. Same battle site. Alright, well, I guess we'll go fight this one as well. Mazdamundi essentially deleted all warpstone from the explosion of Morrisleeb. Alright, so he's a bit badass. Alright, let's do more or less the same formation because it worked pretty well for us against Mad Moitson. So, Boff. Boff. Boff.
Yes, sir.
Boff.
We are ready.
Boff. Where's the bombers? There they are. Buff.
Militia!
Buff. Buff. The Hellhounds we were putting over here. The Carronade goes there. Bess goes there. Mr. Krabs' children go over here. These guys go there. These guys go there. Syphilis goes there. Depth guard go there.
Queen of time!
Aranessa goes there-ish. Sure, that'll work. Go. What's the range on Bess? One of these two lines. The shorter one. But they're coming towards us, so she's gonna start firing. There we go, she's lobbed her first projectile. Smash. Oh, the Carronades picked a target. And they didn't like getting shot. There's Gentleman Jenkins. This big shield. Oh! Barely getting, or barely missing getting clocked by cannonballs. I think the deck gunners have started firing as well now. Gotta give him that, he's a bit of a badass. Yep, the deck gunners are definitely doing some shooting. I don't even think they're going to get near us. Okay, maybe they will get near us, but... Fuck? What happened to you guys? Oh, of course, they've got mortars and stuff. Idiot. How did you forget about them? You know, would not want to walk across that water with those bombers on the other side. Because that'll happen. Right, you should probably not fight Spearmen, but charge them once just to disrupt them, and then bail out. Hiya! that's their artillery dealt with. Most of their army's done, to be fair.
Our weapons are yours! Moving!
Go on, there you go. Get rid of the cannon crew. They're done.
Retreat!
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour bestest boy? Tell you what, man. These Sartosa Hellhounds have been something else. With your unplayed Steam collection, what could you buy? What do you mean? I'm amazed they're still hungry, Ryan. He's got 191 health. Is it going to be enough to get to the edge of the map? Just. Because they backed away from him. Was that another pun? Alright, let's see if we... I don't think we're going to catch any of these guys now. Doesn't look like we are, so we'll just end the battle. Oh, I see what you're saying, Imotech. With the amount of games I have on Steam that I don't play, or that I'm not... that I've never played. Never played, probably... or with, you know, played less than an hour, there's probably a few. If you're talking about stuff that I don't currently play, yeah, I could afford probably a house.
Boys, it's payday.
Alright. Gentleman Jenkins defeated. Tlaxclan has been destroyed. We gained a jellyfish in a jar. It won't kill you again, but the pain will make you wish it had. Improves assassinate and wound chances. Interesting. And we've gained Lucky Levi's keepsake for beating Gentleman Jenkins, which unlocks the Black Spot zombie pirate gunnery mob, Regiment of Renown. The pirate known as Lucky Levi met his end at the hands of his own men after dabbling in black magic with his lucky rabbit's foot. The fool was trying to raise zombie deckhands for his crew, but his first mate was not best pleased at being replaced by the walking dead, and so shivved up his captain while he slept. But Levi's undead mob continued to serve their master, throwing the first mate and the rest of the living crew overboard and scuppered Levi's ship. Excellent. And now we've gained the bold trait. Personally involved in combat. Leadership and charge bonus. Very nice. Johnny Sinkswell's gained the engineer trait. Ah, lad, an engineer knows the sweet spot in any building. Right. Tilea. Population surplus. We can upgrade the Armory of the Soulless to a dead pirate's workshop. What's been destroyed can be recreated. Okie doke. We've gained that, which I probably want to give to somebody. I feel like Aranessa was the one that earned it. But it's not going to help her out. She doesn't do those missions. She has leveled a skill up though. So we'll get another point in combing and preservative. And then we will finish Gentleman Jenkins off.
Ever been press ganged before? Navigating.
There we go, the freebooters of Port Royal defeated. And we've got the Viper Killer trait. Achieved victory over rogue armies multiple times. Loyalty is an unknown concept to some. Such treachery always finds its punishment in due course. And a superior admiral for more naval victories. Stromfels can try to land us on these rocks, but he'll fail. Alright, we're going to have Aranessa continue towards Nock. Again. Freebooters have been destroyed. And Aranessa gained another rank. So that's finishing Combing and Preservative off. 15% less upkeep for her army. Pete the Wanderer will continue his a-wandering. And Anne Bonny will continue hers. She can get down there. I wonder if that's close enough to try a dig. We'll give it a go if we can.
Drown them.
Yep, there we go. You got that riddle, Ryan. 2,000 gold uncovered. We've encountered bleak holds. Where are they? Oh, it doesn't feel like we've encountered them, to be perfectly honest, but... unassigned skill points, fine. Alright. So, territory-wise, we haven't particularly changed at all. But we have defeated 2 of the other pirate lords now. And we are going to try and knock out Count Noctilus, who's at the bottom. And then if we can figure out where she's at, we may try and take out Silostra Diathbin as well, or Diafan. And then we'll try and find Ashuk the Bloody. So we're going to start going up this list, essentially, from the bottom. And just killing the other pirates, I think. If we can figure out where they're at. And then... yeah, we're going to start collecting pieces of 8, or more pieces of 8. Although I suppose, before we... oh yeah, there's no space, but we've unlocked a couple of regiments of renown now that we could put in Aranessa's force. However, here's what's going to happen. David, time to go, mate. Got heaps to do. Sitting on fat ass isn't going to get it done. Have a great stream and catch you on the next one. No worries, David. Thank you for stopping in, mate. I will see you soon. Randolphski, welcome to the stream, buddy. Why is Jenkins and Mullet still on there? I think it's just a record of the renown that they had, Ryan. Okay, so we've saved. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. As I said earlier, I am going to try and flip my sleep schedule tonight and start getting up earlier so I can play SRP at the start of the day instead of trying to do it at the end of the day on weekends and then fuck about flipping my schedule back again. But that means tonight I'm going to try and stay up through the night. This is going to be the end of day 4 of our Aranessa Saltspite stream. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube after the fact, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you on the next part. I'm going to shut the stream down, but I'm going to bring it straight back up with Battle Brothers, guys. So please don't go anywhere if you want to stick around for Battle Brothers. Just keep refreshing, and I'll be back within a couple of minutes. Otherwise, if you are going to leave here because you're only interested in this, thank you very much for tuning in. For the time being, though, it's going to be on this VOD, or this stream at least, Wardog out.